right? Imagine this. A massive, truly majestic eagle. But it's not soaring high up in the sky.
Right.
It's poised, wings spread wide like it's about to take flight, standing as this incredible gateway to an island paradise.
That's a fantastic image, and it's exactly what we're talking about today. It's more than just a statue, isn't it? It's like this iconic welcome.
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into Dataran Lang. You probably know it better as Eagle Square in Langkawi, Malaysia. So we've gone through a whole stack of sources, articles, guides, bits of research to pull out the most interesting, the most important stuff about this landmark.
Yeah, and our goal here really is to give you the shortcut. All the key background, the surprising facts, what makes this spot, well, unique.
And you mentioned iconic welcome. I was really struck by the origin of the name Langkawi itself.
Oh yeah, that's fascinating. It connects directly to the symbol, the red-backed sea eagle.
How so?
Well, Lang comes from helang, which is the Malay word for eagle.
Ah.
And kawi apparently means marble, or reddish-brown, like the eagle's color.
Wow. So the island's name literally comes from the eagle. That connection is just baked right in.
Exactly. It's not just words. It's like woven into the island's whole identity. Land and bird, inseparable.
Okay, so let's dive into the statue itself then. It's huge, right?
Okay.
It really makes an impression.
Oh, definitely. It stands 12 meters tall. That's about 39 feet.
It's big.
It is. And it's that specific reddish-brown eagle, wings fully spread, looking like it could just launch off at any second. Very dynamic.
Where exactly is it situated? You mentioned Kuah Jetty.
Yeah, it was built back in 1996. It's right there in the southern part of the main island, Pulau Langkawi, smack bang at the Kuah Jetty.
Okay.
And it sits on this quite striking blue star-shaped base.
Yeah.
You really can't miss it, especially if you're arriving by boat. It's a major focal point.
So beyond just being big and impressive, what gives it that immediate symbolic power for Langkawi?
Well, it's almost like a statement, a declaration of identity. Langkawi is famous for these eagles. So the statue just captures that perfectly. It's like a guardian welcoming you. It's more than just art. It's branding, in a way. An instant visual for what Langkawi represents.
And the square around it isn't small either. What's the setting like?
No, it's quite expansive. The whole area is about 19 acres.
Wow.
Yeah. So the eagle is on that star platform, but it's surrounded by landscaped gardens, little ponds, fountains, footbridges, terraces. It's nicely laid out.
Sounds quite scenic.
It really is. You've got these artistic water features, even a little pond for paddle boating, apparently, and plenty of green space for picnics.
Any shade. Benches.
Oh, yeah, they've thought of that. There are benches and these sort of shady pavilions where you can just sit and relax, take it all in.
And the backdrop. What's around the square itself?
That's pretty dramatic, too. On one side, you've got these forest-covered mountains, and on the other, the open Andaman Sea. It's quite a location.
So that location, Kuah Bay waterfront, right next to the jetty and ferry terminal. It really is the first thing many visitors see.
Exactly. It's designed to be. It literally acts as a beacon for boats coming into Kuah Port.
Can you imagine sailing in and seeing this giant eagle guiding you?
Pretty cool. And accessibility. Is it easy to get to? Open all the time.
Yeah, that's one of the great things. Admission is completely free.
Oh, nice.
And it's open 24/7. Plus, it's fully accessible for wheelchairs and strollers. So really open to everyone, anytime.
Okay, so how do you actually get to it if you're just arriving?
Well, if you come in on the ferry at Kuah Jetty, it's literally walking distance.
Yeah.
Super easy first stop.
Right.
If you're coming from the airport, that's a bit further, maybe a 30-minute drive, about 20 kilometers. So you'd probably want a taxi or a rental car for that.
And driving yourself, parking, scooters are popular there, right?
Yeah, plenty of street parking around. And scooters are definitely a practical way to get around Langkawi in general. So yeah, easy to get there on one of those too.
Now, timing. You mentioned it's open 24/7, but when's the best time to visit? I imagine that big concrete plaza gets hot. Oh, absolutely. That's a key tip from pretty much all the sources. Avoid midday if you can. That sun beating down on the concrete. Yeah, it can be intense.
So morning.
Morning is great. Cooler air, the light is softer, much better for photos, and usually fewer people around, especially near sunrise.
Or maybe later in the day. Sunset.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Late afternoon, you get that beautiful golden hour light. The views over Kuah Bay with the sea on one side and the hills on the other can be stunning. It's actually quite peaceful then watching the ferries.
And what about after dark? Does it light up?
Oh yeah, that's when it gets really interesting, I think. The whole area is lit up. The eagle, the fountains, the architecture, it takes on this completely different vibe. Quite magical, even a bit romantic, and again, usually fewer crowds in the evening.
So it sounds like it's worth seeing both day and night, maybe.
If you have the time, for sure. Two different experiences.
Okay, so you're there. What do people actually do besides just admire the giant eagle?
Well, photography is huge, obviously. It's the photo spot.
The ultimate Langkawi selfie backdrop.
Pretty much. It's a cultural emblem, so everyone wants that shot. Good idea to try different angles, you know, with the sea behind it, or the jetty, or the hills.
Any photo tips for getting the whole thing in? It's massive.
Yeah, a wide-angle lens helps. Or just use the panorama mode on your phone. That usually does the trick.
And besides photos?
Definitely wander around. Explore those ponds and footbridges we mentioned. Check out the views from the different terraces. Just soak it in.
Are there places to grab a drink or a snack nearby?
Yep. There are local vendors, usually in covered arcades around the square. They sell snacks, drinks, souvenirs, clothes, the usual touristy stuff. Typically open from around 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
And you mentioned it's near the Jetty Complex. What else is right there?
Right next door is the Jetty Point Complex. That's where you'll find duty-free shopping, cafes, restaurants, so you can easily pop over there before or after visiting the square. Very convenient.
Makes sense. Combine the sightseeing with a bit of shopping or a meal.
Exactly. Adds another layer to the visit.
Any other attractions nearby worth checking out if you're in the Kuah area?
Yeah, Kuah Town itself has quite a bit. There's Legenda Park nearby. That's a theme park based on local legends. Apparently quite nice for families.
Okay.
Tam and Legenda too, other shopping malls. And the Al-Hana Mosque isn't far either. So Eagle Square can be a good anchor point for exploring that side of the island.
Got it. Any essential practical tips for visitors? What should you definitely bring?
Okay, essentials. Definitely water. It gets hot and humid.
Right.
Hat, sunscreen, sunglasses, protect yourself from the sun. And obviously your camera or smartphone.
What about clothing? Any dress code considerations?
Good point. It's generally advisable to wear light, breathable clothing because of the heat, but also keep it reasonably modest. It's a public space in Malaysia, so being culturally sensitive is appreciated. Nothing too revealing.
And basic etiquette. Don't climb the eagle, I presume?
Yeah, definitely don't climb on things. Also, try not to touch the plants or landscaping, and please don't litter. Just basic respect for the place, you know. Keep it nice for everyone.
Makes sense. And how long should someone budget for a visit if you're planning your day?
You probably don't need hours and hours just for the square itself, unless you're really lingering. Maybe 30 minutes for quick look and photos, up to maybe 90 minutes if you want to explore properly, sit down, maybe grab a drink, somewhere in that range.
Okay, so wrapping things up then, what's the big takeaway about Dataran Lang, Eagle Square?
Well, it's clearly way more than just a big statue, right? It's this potent symbol of Langkawi tied directly to its name. It's a huge 19-acre park right on the waterfront, a welcoming beacon for arrivals, the spot for iconic photos, great for a stroll, and it has that whole different magical feel at night.
Yeah, the night aspect sounds really appealing.
It does. It really transforms the space.
So maybe a final thought to leave people with. Think about how one single, really powerful symbol like this eagle at Dataran Lang can do so much.
Yep.
It doesn't just define the island's identity visually. It acts as this literal gateway, shaping your first impression, kind of setting the stage for your whole Langkawi adventure from the moment you arrive.
That's a great point. It frames the experience.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other places have a symbol that's that strong, that tells you so much about its story right from the get-go? Something to think about.